hope you know that when an egg cell meets with a sperm cell, they give rise to another cell that is not an egg, that is not a sperm. When we were younger, my sister would get a Coke from my mom. I would get a Fanta. You know what we do? I would drink from my Fanta, he would drink from his Coke. Then he will not tell me to pour into his Fanta, but into his Coke, while he pours into my Fanta. Now, when that happens, the component or the substance that we have is no longer a Coke, it is no longer a Fanta, it is I call it Kofa. Okay, so it is something else that is not a Coke, it's not a Fanta. You cannot get a Coke from it again, I cannot get a Fanta from it again, except some other very special thing occurred in that particular one, right? But for a cell, when an egg cell comes and fuses together with a sperm cell, several processes entails and goes on to ensure that is possible, which we'll look at when we come to developmental anatomy, alright? So when that happens, we have a single cell that is formed, and that is a zygote, that will now continue the process of cleaving to now give rise to an embryo. And so this is what we study in embryology. How does all of those things happen before we now have the full organism?